night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga. But we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it. And they using niggas songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well, it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well, then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater, and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark, and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Let some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms, and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids, and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her, and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a roof. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth it, Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wookie-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back. We ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God, nigga. Wookie-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that wookie-woo, something. Nigga cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're Trap Tapping 19 in Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same here at 10. Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge, though. You not finna get in nobody's college, though. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. Tap in with that tap in. Notification bell hit all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest what we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network. If you would like to be a part of the Trap News Network family, hit me up on Instagram, TRAP, NEWS, Trap News Network. Become a part of the Trap News Network family. We're looking for correspondence and tap in with the tap in. When you tap it in with that tap in, hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button for everything we got going on. We got the biggest disgrace ever, King Pill. Big buffoonery, big boofness, Mr. Boofington himself, Boofington, on No Jumper. Let's see what he's talking about in regards to Snitch trying to get it knocked out. Let's go.
Say this WWF shit on the camera, you feel me?
All right, whoa.
You know what I mean?
I almost want to have this conversation on camera, but
I think we should.
I didn't know that it was WWF. I didn't know it was WWE. I didn't know you were snorting Vince McMahon perks. He got Vince McMahon perks.
You know what? I'm not mad at studio gangsters. This should be recorded, by the way. I'm not mad at studio gangsters. I'm not mad at people faking the funk about a lot of shit.
Record this
but
shit, man.
But you know what?
Let's get it.
I have a problem with people lying about their drug use. As a junkie, that's like stolen junkie valor.
So, okay, let's get into that. You feel like we betrayed you because
you always try to say it like a slippery ass.
You left these on the table. But you don't get it. You don't get it.
It wasn't no betrayal.
I thought I came up on 7. Yeah, 7 free perks.
Man, people know perks don't look like that, man.
But I'm not that big of a perk expert.
If this the WWE, it's all entertainment, you feel me? I'm just entertaining, you feel me? I'm trying to make sure the masses are popping Percocets, man. Masses, bitch.
Wait, but no, I think that's the real you. That was your real voice.
That was the real the real him.
You just whipped out the real voice.
You did. I'm trying to get the masses to do pills.
Because, okay, look at that. For extra, one of the reasons that he gave they didn't want to fight you was they said you were a smoker. I said, I don't really think he's a smoker. You were kind of fiend out for one of the mushroom MDMA gummies, which I never actually gave you.
Oh, no. Oh, you heard about that?
Well, you asked me.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't end up giving you one because we're in the same hotel, but it's like, you know, we can't like meet. We got to meet all the way down there.
Because I figured, look.
Wait a second, Pill, because Pill just told me his first ever shroom story.
Also, I didn't think of this until right now, but you are King Pill.
King Pill, man. We in this motherfucker again.
It's tough to be King Pill when you're rolling around with Tylenol.
Hey, man, all fucking pills, man. I'm just all the pills.
That's your defense
You dig
mechanism.
what
You
I'm
switch
saying?
back over into white boy mode.
You always gonna forgive the white boy.
Damn, he's got the formula.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
He's not supposed to know all that. Did you tell
As
him?
soon as you get called out on some shit, you gotta just laugh it off.
Man, that's it, man.
No.
But yeah, it's good to be back
But
up
wait,
here, man.
but King Pill, which shroom story? Like, so
And y'all wonder why we just don't entertain King Pill, because he's a drug addict. He's a junkie. You want us to take this serious? This man is over here talking about, yeah, man, if I can't get any pills, I'm just going to be on Tylenol. I'm King Pill. Blah, blah, blah. Like, what's up with you, bro? What's up with you, bro? Like, I can see why them dudes over there don't be wanting to claim you. I can see why them dudes over there be iffy about you, bro. I can see why it's some mystery in your history, bro, because you just don't represent well. You feel me? And it's just, again, these dudes think that it's funny. They think that it's comical. They think that the best thing for them to do is to make these type of jokes and to make these type of funnies at the expense of themselves and then want to be taken serious. Let's get back to the idiocy.
just told me a shroom tail.
I mean, shit, man, I can't really go into much detail like I was going into detail off the camera, you feel me? Because it was like a little tricky situation. But I just know, like, shit, that shit really be throwing me down the rabbit hole, you feel me? Like, sometimes I'll do some shit on the internet, and I really wouldn't think about it, you feel me? I'll be like, even like in my clear mind. Because right now, when I'm clear, I'm like in my prison mind. And I like to keep that kind of mind frame because I'm more aggressive. I'm more of an alpha male, you feel me?
The shrooms water you down. They
Man,
make
the
you too
shrooms
nice.
make it like, why did you do that? You shouldn't have did that. You're gonna have to kill somebody, or they might try to kill you. Like, they got a nigga thinking hard as a motherfucker, man. I be like, bro, this is too much for me right now, man.
They
Then
got
I
you
start
second
saying
guessing.
crazy shit like I'm the king of Babylon, king of the metaverse, all
This is
kind of
Africa?
crazy shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
No, I never said that.
Well,
bro.
according
No,
to
but-
607.
Oh, Babylon. Oh, shit.
What is going on in your pocket?
You know, man. You know, fucking ass darling. All right, let's get off.
607 Unk, who did not come
Yeah.
to Palomares Park today.
Who's everybody making music? He said he was gonna come and then he chickened out.
I mean, yeah, shit. The homies would have been on his ass, boy. They would have been talking crazy. But it's all good. It would have been love. But my homies like to talk crazy. I Lush, you know.
They be popping it.
They
But
talk crazy.
he's from St. Louis.
But
Although
they still gonna talk crazy.
he
Why
did
you-
reveal that 710 is like a Hoover Crip
No,
thing,
so
right?
so 607. So there's 107 Hoover,
607. No, yeah.
and then there's the 60s. So out there, Crips and Hoovers don't beef.
But that's kind of good y'all to bring it because I'm not really trying to bring like a crib to my hood. You feel me? That's not like something that I would do. You feel me?
Nobody would have known.
Yeah,
He would have been a totally secret Crip. Everybody would think
I
he
seen
was.
that episode. I want to bring it up.
But people think he's like a bisexual witch doctor. That's
Right,
his
right,
vibe.
right.
He ain't really like most of the Crips I met. I never met a Crip that zesty.
He just do his
And that includes
Except for
Tony
one- I was gonna-
Woolrich. Yeah.
well, there's
What
two
about
I
the
know.
crib? Yeah, but then crib back is y'all had some dude up here from Texas.
That's
or
what I'm
something?
saying is that 607 Unk is actually gayer than a gay Crip.
Yeah, I think 607. I'll just be like trying to get his message across in a freaky way. You feel me?
That's
Like,
gay.
I mean, shit, man. I don't know if it's gay, bro. 'cause-
It's gay to have a message.
Well, bro. What did you just say? You said he needs to get his message across in a freaky way.
Well, I mean, shit in an entertaining way. You know what I'm saying? If you just have somebody on here like, hey, before the sun goes down, you got to be in the house or you're going to pass out. Like, yeah, if you get him on here and he's tweaking and freaking and saying it, and you're going to watch it a little bit more. Like,
Well, I'll
okay.
put it like this: is that so Munchie B is blind, obviously, and he was sitting next to 607 Unk, and then this morning he basically said like, yo, like y'all can't have me sitting next to Unk like that, which I take it to mean that like people hit him up and basically were like, bruh, like you didn't look right sitting next to this dude who's doing all this weird, like he's like pretending to have like psychotic episodes in the
Well,
middle
he
of the
was humping,
podcast.
too.
He's got his belt
right,
half
right.
off. He's doing weird gyrating dance. At one point, he gets on his knees in front of Aunt Jefe. I'm like, okay, this might really get your ass kicked right here.
I thought that moment was about to get tense.
I
Man, Aunt
yeah.
Jefe like that. Fat Jefe, he like shit.
Oh, I forgot. That's your
Shout out
boy.
Fat Jefe.
Nah, he got a fade for you. I'm pretty sure.
Well, here you go.
He gonna
Setting
turn
up
you-
another fade that ain't
He
gonna go
gonna turn you
through.
into a toaster strudel.
On time, the no jumper curse strikes again. Young and Jefe, show turn for them dudes to try to play with you, big dog. Now, I don't think that young at Jefe is the one who you want to go this route with, playing these stupid games and disrespecting and all that kind of stuff, because he's made it abundantly clear that he don't beef on the internet, he don't blah, 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 I don't play these games, I'm not into this, I'm not into the left, right, the 1, 2, 7, like, see, I'm not into none of that stuff. Don't play with me because I'm not playing with you. Don't disrespect me because I ain't gonna disrespect you. I'm about a certain way of living. Please don't play with that. And I think that King Pill is going to play with it at the instigation of ADAM22 and Lush. Why Adam even brought that up, knowing that King Pill has an animosity or whatever towards Young and Jefe, I don't know. But now you got King Pill saying things like, oh, another fade that ain't gonna go through, blah, blah, blah. Adam know what he's doing. Adam know what he's teetering on. So with that being said, we're gonna jump back into it.
Another fade that ain't gonna happen.
That might be actually, since
I ain't gonna say Fat Jefe a chicken out of the fade. I know he'd take a 50,000, 100,000
For sure, yeah.
But it wouldn't be the same kind of it wouldn't be the same kind of audience that I'm looking for. You feel?
Oh, you're doing the exact same thing that 4 Extra did, bro.
Picking out fights.
No, listen,
not
bro.
necessarily, because that's not his lane. That's not Fat Jefe lane.
Not
He
yet.
never been like on here talking about like. There's not too many people that's like, oh, he had a lot of knockouts in jail. No, he was fucking shit over.
And Jefe is with me now,
Bro,
so
that's
he's about to engage in clout chasing, the likes of which the world has never seen.
Especially him. He's never seen.
Sounds like King Village.
Just kidding. I would like to clarify that Aunt Jefe is not my puppet, and that I am speaking in jest. Because everybody who becomes part of No Jumper, I'm like very terrified that people are going to get in their ears and basically start telling them, "Oh, Adam's playing you like a fiddle. He's got you doing all his stupid ass circus act, dancing, etc."
Yeah, it's a huge deterrent to me. It's really.
No, you good. You good. Yeah, you good. Yeah.
Adam, it's hard not to see it as people going up to No Jumper to be a part of your circus act, to be a part of your flu, flammery, skullduggery, or larceny. When you tell 607 Unc to call Munchie, well, you didn't. I'm not gonna lie, you didn't tell him to call him that, but you did encourage 607 Unc to troll Munchie, being the troll did in fact go too far. No Jumper is nothing without chaos and drama. Literally, it's the No Jumper. It's the blueprint. You come up there as a respected gang member. They start sex playing you. They start disrespecting you. People come out of nowhere saying, "Hey, he's not this. He's that. He's not that. He's this." Blah blah blah. For example, you got look what happened with Brick Baby. Look what happened with DW Flame, but he got up out of there. You feel me? Adam tried to do it with Ace Boy Pun, T-Rail, Smack, all them kind of stuff. He tried to do it with T-Rail by bringing his brother on and say he was or he wasn't and all that kind of stuff. Gang member, and then now look at Munchie B. Every gang member who's gone on No Jumper became a lot less valuable in the streets after their No Jumper career. Period. No Jumpers where gang members go to give up their street careers. No Jumpers where street careers go to deceased and unalive. Facts. When you're tired of gang banging and all that kind of stuff, you go to No Jumper, they play with your gang banging and all that kind of stuff, and then he makes a fool of you and you go off. I'm not saying that's the intention. I'm saying that is what has happened to every No Jumper host since AD and them left. That is a fact. It's not something I'm making up. It's not a feeling. It's not an opinion. This is a fact. Can the curse be broken? Of course it can. But so far, it hasn't been. And with Adam going at, instigating King Pill and blah, blah, he ain't going to fight, he this, blah, it's just adding to the validity that one of these dudes' careers has to end at the end of this so the other one can be proven to be valid. And it's a stupid game to continue to play with the streets of LA. And I'm praying to God that Young and Jefe is the first person to beat the case, because I believe in Young and Jefe, and I don't see him playing in these games and all that kind of stuff. He a solid dude. I've been around him. I've been around his family. I can't see him playing like this. So for him to even be put in this situation, all that kind of stuff, is Adam playing too much, in my opinion. But that's not my place to speak on. That's Young and Jefe place to speak on. But let's jump back into it and see what goes on.
The plastic part too, or the zipper?
Eat the whole bag.
Yeah, it's a
slow release.
Slow release. They Tyler dolls, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Them is fentanyls.
No, you got the nickname now. You're Lil Tylenol, right?
King Pillatin, Lil Fentanyl.
Lil Tylenol.
Man, who gave me that name?
I forget already.
Was it the shit man?
Was it
Aaron saying that?
Yeah, Aaron the plumber, fresh out of the what's it called? What's the tank called? The septic tank. The shitty plumber.
He was that kind of plumber. He was really one with the poop.
Man, coming out covered in shit. It's nothing. I'll go down there again if I have to.
But him acknowledging you is like super crazy. If he's scared to fight faux extras,
right,
and faux extras somehow thinks you're beneath him, why does Aaron the plumber have the audacity to even try to address you?
Because we all on the same level, you feel me? They just really think that these numbers that, for sure, 4 Extras got his numbers from No Jumper, because his shit was real low before he went up. But, shout out to him. He doing his thing. But, yeah, and they heads,
shout out to
in
him.
their heads, they think they really somebody. But if Instagram just so happens to say, "Oh, we don't like you today," then you got to start all over.
Seen it happen. That's a tough one to go through.
And when you start all over, that's where you get a chance to see who you really are. You feel me? When you got to start from scratch.
Because you was already up and then you got your shit black.
Oh, yeah, man. And if I go down again, I'm like, come up again, motherfucker.
I mean, Crip Mac would probably have like 1 million followers if it wasn't for that.
Yeah, and that page that he used to have, Christopher Love Boys.
That is true.
He got that fucking page acting like he Crip Mac. He's an imposter. That's why his ass got knocked out fast as hell. Whoop-ding.
Lovejoy can't just go out being a tomato can doing all these fights, just getting knocked out like that, because now it's like everybody's like with the Big U narrative and everything. Now everybody really paying attention.
That beat him up though. Let's be honest.
I mean, probably.
Yeah, he was tough, but look, bro. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. The dude was moving around and the dude was huge, but look how Lovejoy was fighting after working out in the boxing gym for all those months. So it's kind of seeming like when he get inside the ring and he get under the pressure, he forget all the shit that he just was fucking learning. Who's swinging like that with their head down? That's not no boxer shit, bro. I don't give a how long you train. That's not it, my guy.
I think he would agree. I think he would agree that that's not how he wanted to perform.
Yeah,
by
that
any
was
means.
disgusting, bro. That was humiliating for the whole fucking America. Going to Germany and falling out like that, bro.
So you think he let the states down, the Stars and Stripes? Huh? He let the United States
down? Bro, a star fell off the flag when that happened, bro. When he fell, a star fell, bro. What the
Hawaii is no longer a part of the U.S.
Right.
I mean, some would say that is the worst thing that has ever happened in Germany.
Man, that's fucking crazy.
Most people would agree.
Yeah.
There's nothing else that's ever really historically.
Nothing even close.
Yeah, I don't. Well, me personally, I don't fucking like German shepherds. I don't like German shepherds. I fucking don't like German shepherds.
That's a cop dogs.
These motherfuckers are
That's a cop
they will
dogs.
fuck up your crib. They will do some crazy shit. Bro, I done seen a German shepherd pull a fucking water pipe out the ground on some board. I'm in the backyard. This is not enough space. Like, nigga, this backyard huge.
No, wait, but Bill, you don't immediately associate German shepherds with the police?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just saw the clip, but did you know that you can watch this entire interview right now before it's released to the public, uncensored, by becoming a member for just $5 a month, and there's a lot of other crazy benefits as well. So make sure you hit the link down in the description and sign up. Appreciate y'all.
Flammery, skullduggery, and larceny. Red dots to the left, y'all know the rest. Free advertising, free. You'll see where this go.